Welcome, everybody. I'm Chris Holman, and I'm here with two people who you will recognize, one way more in the near future, and that is Andrew Levy, who is the CEO of Avelo Airlines, and another guy who you may recognize from some other ventures here, the head coach of MSU basketball, Tom Izzo.
Well, thanks, Chris. Andrew, nice to have you in our humble abode here.
This is a great place. Thanks for getting us out of the locker room, by the way. Appreciate that. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about what's really essential to a lot of businesses and people and coaches and everybody else, and that's leadership. And so let me start off with this. And I think we'll talk first with you, Andrew, your definition of leadership.
Well, I think leadership is about inspiring a group of others to kind of adopt a shared purpose and move together in a direction, whatever your mission is. In our case, our purpose is to inspire travel. That's why we exist. That's why we built the company. And so getting others to kind of embrace that shared purpose and kind of carry that forward as a team, because it's a huge team sport, an airline. So that's how I would define it.
Excellent. Bringing the team together, basically. Tom, speaking of teams.
Yeah, you know, we call it gathering. I used to say I'm looking for guys that can drag other people with them, but when you use the word drag, it seems like you're forcing them. So we talk about gathering people, you know, and the common phrase I get from parents is, my son's a great leader because, you know, he takes care of his own business and he leads by example. I despise leaders by example, sort of, because that means they're just taking care of themselves. I'm looking for leaders that, you know, your company's a lot bigger than my 13 team, but I'm looking for people that gather a lot of people, again, for a common goal, hopefully win a championship. Mine's an NCAA, yours is getting your company where it needs to be at the top.
Yeah.
There you go. So, Tom, let's talk a little bit about, because one of the processes is bringing people on board, right? So let's talk about onboarding. Let's talk about how you get the right people in the right spots.
You know, we call it OKG, our kind of guys, and then we changed it to OKF, our kind of families, because, you know, where you guys get to deal with people as you get older, some of your clients get older. As I get older, mine stay 18 to 22, so I got more problems than you guys got, if you remember back to your college days. But I think that is very important, that you find people that meet your standards. You know, I think a lot of times we try to put a square peg in a round hole, and it doesn't work. So you got to find people that have the same goals and dreams and missions in their life, and that's what we try to do.